Whoa!
Hi guys.
Well, I thought. Okay, so welcome back to Sonic 2006. We kind of did Sonic and Shadow's story. Now it's time for Silver.
Who's next? Oh! I knew it. It was Blaze the Cat.
Yep, this is Blaze,
This world was devastated
the
before I
cat.
was born. A harsh, bleak place. where
I
we
was
lived
guessing
in
all
dark
along that was Blaze the Cat, and I was
Eternal
right.
Darkness, you say?
and people lived
Huh?
without hope.
That's a video game. That's kind of better than this. I hear.
But they
Why is he glowing? Why can't you last that long in the actual game?
I don't know.
So this pre-rendered cutscene is so you can see Shadow's a badass. I mean,
No,
Silver's a badass.
it's so you can see Sonic's a badass.
come from an eternal
Oh, okay.
that we cannot truly defeat.
And Sonic comes out of nowhere and kicks his ass.
Known as a
Well, we don't have Sonic, but we do have
blaze.
a cannon.
Tails the Bat.
Tails the Bat. Yes. Hello.
What a dick, he just left her behind.
Yeah.
What did Tails the Bat ever do to you?
But yeah, for some reason they brought in Blaze the Cat from Sonic Rush. Anyway, here's Crisis City. Here is Silver's gimmick. He is basically... He can't run fast, but he can throw objects.
What? But you gotta run fast.
Nope, not as Silver. It's pretty much just occasional puzzle solving and throwing shit at enemies.
What does Blaze the kitty cat do?
Run fast.
So everybody in this game, besides Silver, runs fast.
Well, not really! I mean, the only people that really run fast in this game is Sonic, Shadow, Blaze, and Omega for some reason.
This steel bar has a green mark on it.
Don't forget Raj,
Psychokinesis here.
Rouge doesn't run fast.
Tails.
Tails doesn't run fast.
They fly. That's good enough.
Sure, why not? So that was a gimmick as well, but you could tell what was happening there because of the question mark. Wowie zowie.
Whoa.
And if you couldn't figure out what you were supposed to do there in the actual game, that question mark would have told you to throw a boulder at the bridge. It would have knocked it down. Also, watch out for the cars just kind of randomly spewing out of that tornado.
Why is there a tornado?
I don't fucking know. Cause it's radical.
Oh my god, radical train. Not again.
Not yet.
Do we? Oh, we have to revisit that place?
I'm not spoiling anything, but you have to revisit all the stages with each character.
Goddamn. Even as Rouge the Bat, Kitty Cat, Tails?
Sure.
The building's knocked over.
I wonder how Blaze the Kitty Cat plays as.
She actually... I'll explain her mechanics later in the video.
Pipe, right?
Anyway,
Okay.
here's a rather infamous part of this level. You're supposed to hit that pipe so it kind of rolls down and kills all the enemies. Well, the physics in this game aren't exactly the best thing in the world. So let's try this one more time. See if we can get it right.
Do you have to do this?
No. Well,
You got one.
it's working for a second, but luckily it respawns back there for some reason.
I hope it respawns due to a glitch.
Nah.
I really do. So it kills all the enemies, but they just respawn.
No, the enemies don't respawn. It's just very bad at killing the enemies.
How did that thing fall?
I forget, actually. I don't know why. Well, it just kind of does. Kind of like how that window just kind of explodes spontaneously.
It's because Silver's the Hedgehogs
I
has magic.
almost forgot. You see those green marks on the ground? Well, sometimes you'll find them, like, just on things that can't, like, bend or anything, just on the floor. And when you use it, you have these little, like, platforms rise up. And it's implied that Silver's making them float!
When it opens its mouth, that's my
And they also try and make you think that you're supposed to hold it down to make the platforms keep going. But no, you just kind of only have to press it once, and the platforms are pretty much activated and they'll go. Also, sometimes they're on metal bars like this, they'll pretty much act as springs.
How does metal spring back up?
I don't know.
No, that's a serious physics question. How the fuck does that work?
It really shouldn't, but it's Sonic the Hedgehog, so it's gotta work, I guess. Oh, hello, place.
Comes out of nowhere. Wow, that was tough right there. Let me tell you.
So really, in general, Silver is slightly harder than slightly harder than Sonic Shadow, but really, it's more interesting because instead of just pressing the X button a whole bunch, you actually have to get objects off the ground and kind of think about what the best way to kill your enemy is.
So you telling me you're gonna die a lot?
No.
Oh, okay.
I do die.
That just saddens me. You do what?
Nothing, Justin.
I don't know anything about Sonic games, so tell me one thing. Why are we in the future?
Because this is the timeline that Silver comes from, apparently.
Okay, but if that's when it comes from, how can we see him in the earlier places?
That gets explained in this video.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, here was a loading screen that lasted about 30 seconds.
Like them all.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna play as Blaze now, who actually controls the best out of all of them. But that's not saying much, he still controls like shit. Yeah.
So, how does she actually play? Like,
Well, you can press X in the air to do an accelerator tornado, and kind of just do a double jump. You can also press the square button in the air to do a homing attack. And when there's no enemies around or it doesn't detect enemies, well, it'll just kind of fly forwards. And if you hold down square and release while on the ground, she'll start kind of just spinning around like a tornado.
so she has the coolest moves out of them all.
Sure, why not?
Cause it's Blaze. Get it? Fire.
Well, she was from Sonic Rush, and Sonic Rush was a good game. But in Sonic Rush, she was from a different dimension, not from the future. So it really makes no sense why she's here.
How else were they gonna explain why they want to add another female to this game? They're sick fantasy freaks. What the hell was the point of all those enemies if you don't even stay in there for 2 seconds?
Well, you could have beaten them all, but I didn't.
Should've. 100%, baby.
I misjudged this.
She screamed like a little bitch!
I'm the best at this video game. Anyway, here's the tornado move I was talking about.
Well, damn, that just destroys everything.
I don't use it that much.
You oughta. Show you can.
Well,
Kinda one.
there's a one-up for any of you who are playing this video game.
You found a couple of silver things. Speaking of silver,
Hi! Didn't see you come in! Anyway, you know how the cars kind of roll down to kill the enemies? I'm kind of waiting for this to... well, doesn't...
this game's terrible.
Oh, hello,
Oh god! What the fuck?
What's going on?
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
So,
what about that tornado? Tell me about it.
it's a tornado, but it is also on fire.
Please, watch out for
That's it. Also shoots. Again, it shoots cars at you randomly. And they're really dumb. There's no real reason for it.
So I got a question. Why don't you just play as Blaze during this part because it has flamage?
Flamage.
What the flamage? What the fuck is going on?
Well, for once, the pipe actually did its job. Good job.
Are you actually going backwards to the stage?
No. We're making progress. We're actually almost at the end, I think.
Good. And then we get a whole cutscene for 3 minutes?
No, you'll see what happens.
You get to play as Blaze the Kitty Cat?
No.
Damn it. I played as Silver. It's not as enjoyable unless you throw people off cliffs.
Yeah. Fucking hate you, Justin.
You gotta be. B for bitch tard.
Well, they would be BT.
BLT.
Where'd the L come from?
Bitchlintard.
Sure.
What the hell is that?
That's Iblis!
But I thought Iblis was in the lava and was a dragon thing.
Nope, it has multiple different forms for some reason.
So you're gonna beat the game now?
Hell yeah, bro. Final boss fight, let's go!
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what's up, Iblis? Iblis.
Testicle.
Yep.
So this fight is different from the dragon fight, as you would imagine. Or the worm fight, whatever that. The other Iblis fight! This one is much less painful because you don't really have to wait around much. You still have to wait around some of the time. But it's...
To get a couple balls?
Yes.
Haha.
Huh. Balls.
Huh.
Huh. Stoner jokes.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Bowser fight.
Not really.
You grab those little balls and you throw it at them. Kind of like you're grabbing the eggs and throwing at them from a large distance, like.
Well,
this.
you're also throwing other stuff. Like, did you see where he threw down that building? That actually gives you more things to throw at him.
Oh.
Really, you're supposed to be hitting his head, and the locking system or the targeting system for this game isn't very good. But it works, so it's not a terrible thing. It's not as terrible as the rest of the game. That's what I'm trying to say.
You hit him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
So tell me this about this part. When he's like head back like that, do you have to hold down the button you throw with longer to make it throw further,
Yeah.
or what? Oh, okay.
It also does
He looks
something else
funny like
later in
that.
the game, but I won't tell you. Oh, you're supposed to
Okay.
dodge that, by the way. Just so you know.
I would never figure it out. He looks weird without his headgear.
Yeah, I know.
He looks more like, I don't know, crab people.
I really wish crab people were the enemy of this game. Anyway, that's the end of the fight. Good fight. Good game, actually, because that was the final boss fight.
Oh, that was a boring game.
Yep.
Well, I'd like to thank Mez. Not really, fuck you, Mez. You ruined all the recordings. Kenny, I'd like to thank you for commentating on my videos. Who else was in these videos? Thank you. Was that one kid a long time ago? I don't remember his name.
Perfect.
That random kid, I don't know. Kikai, I think.
I don't know. Spoilers, that wasn't actually the final boss fight.
What? You made me make fun of Mez for no reason?
Yep.
Motherfucking Mez.
Mez.
It's the ultimate insult. You mez.
Rest in peace, Dennis Montoya.
So, now what?
No, the rest of the video is
It'll just
cutscenes.
rise up from its ashes
Oh god
again.
damn it.
What's the point of all this?
When do you get to play as
Never ends.
as
Calm down,
as
Silver.
as Omega again?
Then tell me what we should do. How can we completely destroy
Last story.
Iblis?
This is the last story.
I'm talking about something else,
I know
but
the truth, of course.
can't really tell you too much about that.
Okay.
Just as a flower
I just know
comes
there's
from a
gonna be
seed,
some
or a chicken
hot
comes from
robot
an
action.
egg.
Also, this guy's back.
Hello.
Origin.
Hi, Shadow.
You need to find the being originally responsible for
I guess-
this catastrophe.
Well, Justin's stupid enough to not realize, but all the stories are taking place like simultaneously.
Tell me. Do you know who it is?
As simultaneously as time travel plot can get, really.
So does that mean by the end of Shadows means the beginning of this one?
No.
The beginning of the Shadow is the beginning of this one.
The beginning of every story is the beginning of this one.
To fix
They're all
this
happening
present
at the same
timeline,
time.
You need to change the past.
This is also the cutscene where,
But that's
from a different
impossible.
perspective, this is also where Sonic and the others were here, watching them talk about
Because
things.
I have the power to travel through time.
They're kind of in that
No
doorway,
way.
right behind
In
Silver
order to
there.
change the
Remember?
past,
I wonder if we can actually
you
see them
must
poke their head out a little
eliminate
bit.
the individuals
I don't think-
whose
That's kinda-
I don't think so,
That's
but
kinda
I
like
never
a hint.
looked.
The Iblis trigger.
I'm gonna look because that'd be actually kind of nice for them to do.
That'd be a nice little deal.
Like, hey, look, here's the little blue
I
spine.
eliminate that guy.
Can you guess who's
Our
behind the
world was
door?
saved?
Knuckles.
It's Tails. What the fuck's wrong with you?
The day of disaster. Here are my
Ugh.
records of this event.
Tails was with them at that time, wasn't he?
Freed,
Yeah.
as flames were released into
Okay.
the world.
Really, it was Rouge.
And you have
Rouge wasn't
this
even there, but okay.
flame.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't think of that one from Sonic and Knuckles. Not Sonic and Knuckles, but Sonic Chaotic or Chaotic, whatever the fuck.
I don't really know who the other character you could play as in Sonic and Knuckles is. I know you can play as Sonic, but I don't know who else you could play as in Sonic and Knuckles.
I mean Knuckles Chaotix. What is that one character that's like a mole? Not a
The
mole.
armadillo?
Like the armadillo. What the hell is his name?
Mighty? He's not even in this game.
To the point
Mighty,
He's
yeah.
not really in any of the game.
Mighty's behind the door.
Yeah, I didn't see Sonic.
I didn't see him either. That was kind of pointless.
Oh well.
They suck at game design.
Jeez.
That would have been a cool hunch, nudge, nudge. Look who's there.
Don't expect too much from this video game.
Where am I?
Where are you? Nothing's on fire. I don't know where I am.
Yeah, this is
Blaze!
yeah, we're in that forest zone where we go to Kingdom Valley and
Oh Jesus! Is that the next video? Okay.
This is so unbelievable.
What's the next place we go to,
I'm
Kenny?
not fucking telling you.
Well, you should, because no matter what you say, I'm gonna say, "Oh God, no."
Pretty
Now,
much.
I must fight for the future.
So he's gonna use his chaos control, and then kick Shadow in the head.
You got that
Like
you
that
got
one-
that backwards.